Alright, so today is September 4th, 2025. We're at Thomas Hubert Simmons' home, claim number 08019442116. We'll be removing and replacing this one wind damaged shingle right here. Chalk's kind of in the way, but one of the dragon's tooths had been blown off by wind. This was one of the wind damaged shingles paid for. It's in the blue brackets right here, as you can see. We have all the shingles 1 through 9 labeled off that touch this shingle right here. So we're going to document this from step 1 all the way to the finish line for you, documenting this attempt to repair. Again, this is not to suffice for repairs. This is just a test to see if the roof is repairable or not. There's been about 43 wind damage shingles paid for across this roof. See a couple others right here around here. All slopes. There's tarps on a couple different slopes as well. So we'll go ahead and get to doing this video for you. Now, first we're going to take before photos so you can see the changes that happen throughout the repair test. So we'll take overviews of the whole site. And then now what we will do is we will unseal all the shingles first. I'm gonna grab our pry bar over here. Alright, so all the shingles are unsealed now. We'll go ahead and take some photos of that. You can see where the chalk is already starting to run, losing some granulars. Obviously granular loss is expected on a roof, but this would be considered expedited granular loss, as all this is happening pretty sudden. It's not a gradual wear and tear or anything like that. Wear and tear obviously happens over a gradual period of time. And this is happening all within a couple of minutes of doing this video so far. So this is not wear and tear problem. This is consequential and concurrent damage, anything that happens from this repair test. So now what we're going to check underneath all these shingles for mat transfer. There's some mat transfer right there. That's on shingle 2. We're gonna draw a little arrow to that. Take you some photos of that as well. Even HAG will say that this mat transfer cannot be resealed back down if it's actually taking chunks out of the shingle. This is not sealant transfer. It is actual matting, so this would take off shingle 2 and shingle 5. All right, we have mat transfer on shingle 6 as well. so that takes off shingle 6. Mat transfer was on 5-2, but that is also already damaged. Mat transfer on shingle 9 as well. So that knocks off shingle 9. There's actually matting transfer on the shingle below too. That would be shingle 10. We did not add that one on there, so that's actually another shingle that has mat transfer on there. I don't see any there. There's a little bit mat transfer there. So that knocks off shingle 1 and shingle 3. Alright, I think we're good on the mat transfer. So, as you can tell just from unsealing the shingles, we haven't even removed it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damaged shingles. So I would already consider this a failed repair, but we will continue this process for you and remove and replace this shingle. First, we're going to take some more overviews. All right, now we're going to actually take these nails out. All right, we just did have a little tear right here that you could see. This was already on the shingle that was already damaged, but it just more documentation on how the roof is not repairable. So the crease tear right there. All right. All those nails are removed. The shingle is still sealed in, so we'll have to go to the row above. You can see these laminate layers are already starting to delaminate. I mean, they're completely unsealing. So that's damage as well. That actually so we got the delaminating. That knocks off shingle 4. So pretty much so far every shingle has failed on this whole entire repair test that surround the shingle, besides I think 2 so far. Alright, so the shingle is now removed. There's no significant markings on the back of the shingle or anything like that. You can see where the nails have already gone through. Those holes are a lot bigger now, so you cannot re-nail it in the same nailing pattern. The shingle is starting to delaminate. I mean, it's just coming apart. We'll be very careful with this, as we will have to reinstall this back. All right, take some more progress photos after we removed it. All right, so that's removed. Now we are going to reinstall the shingle. So we will grab our So now we will reinstall these shingles. We are going to just give you a visual point. I know I've been told by several Allstate adjusters that they don't like to see the shingle lifted up past 45 to 65 degrees. Here we have a speed square. You see right in the middle is 45 degrees. Just to give you a visual of what 45 degrees looks like. And there, actually, I'll show you. All right, there's about 55. So we're gonna try to obviously keep in that range. As you can see, it needs to be up to about 55 to even access the nailing strip. Per code, you do have to nail the nails in flush with the roof deck. So you cannot swing sideways, anything like that. I know Allstate likes to critique how high the shingles are lifted, but obviously you do have to get underneath the shingle to nail this nail down flushly. So we will get to reinstalling this now. And again, we can't put the nails back in the same hole. We have to go at least an inch over. So you can see we're being very gentle with this. Not rushed or anything like that. Oh, let's see if we nick the shingle. Trying not to lift it. A shingle too has already been damaged. So we're good there. Nail in. All right, so the shingle has been reinstalled now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a control area. We're gonna show you, we're gonna wipe these shingles in the control area, see what the granulars come off, and do the same thing in the repair site. So you can see repair site right here. You got your control area, as you can see right here. So take my glove, rub my arm, not abrasive. I'll even pull my sleeve up. So soft rubbing, not abrasive, not damaging whatsoever. I'm gonna do the same thing to the shingle right here. And yes, some granulars come off, no creasing appears, anything like that. You see there's a little bit of granular loss, obviously, as the roof does have some age to it. We'll go back over here in the repair site. I'm going to do the same thing here. There's a lot more granulars coming off. Some lines starting to appear there as well. So there's some creasing going on. So we have DL for delamination, MT for mat transfer, and CT for crease or tear. So all these shingles right here, as you can see, are delaminated. So there's probably 3 of those. Mat transfer was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then crease tear was 1. So we have about 8 damaged shingles by removing and replacing this one. So about an 8-to-1 ratio. So again, by removing and replacing this one shingle, damages 8 shingles. So if you just do quick math there, it's 43 damaged shingles on the roof from wind. Do that times 8. That's how many damaged shingles will be left after the repair happened. It's just going to be a cascading domino effect across the roof. As you can see, there's extensive damage that is consequential and concurrent. That directly ties back to the covered loss of wind. We would say that this roof has failed this repair test and warrants a full replacement. Now we'll take some final photos. And that would be it. Again, this has failed the repair test, and this claim warrants a full roof inspection or a full roof replacement. Thank you.